It's Club Culture, SABC1, Mzansi for sure, and today on the show we're talking about house legends that have passed on, in particular Iggy Smalls, which is why we have these two guys here.
Gents, tell us how you met Iggy Smalls.
First time we met him was at a gig in Pretoria.
Sure.
I mean, out of all the lineup of the guys who were playing there, this guy just had a different sound. You know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to know who the heck this guy was.
Sure.
And later on met him while he was working in Go House again. That's how we officially met. You know? And then he came to Alex. You know, we chilled, and the one thing that dude made me do that day, man, because we actually produced a track, and dude stayed on a hi-hat, man, for an hour, man. I said, dude, listen, change this hi-hat, change. No. Yes, EQ. And he would stay there for a long time, and he actually taught us patience.
Yeah, patience.
When I was in the studio, I'd go quick, right? And he would like, no, dude, the sound is wrong. Fix it. Yeah. You know, but you were pissed off, but at the end, what came out and what was playing there was like,
yeah. And then when people pass on, they obviously leave a gap in whatever it is that they do. What gap did you leave in your world?
Wow, huge. I mean, you know, I remember, in fact, the day he actually passed on the 11th of November. We spoke to him 5 minutes before the accident happened.
We were in the UK with crystals, right? And then I spoke to him. He says, I'm crossing the border, right? And I get a phone call from the late Monday. He says, dude, you won't believe what happened. I said, Iggy Smalls just died in the accident.
Stop joking, you know?
That whole movement of deep, Vinny, I mean, is the master of that, but Iggy was like the perfect understanding. His blend of deep house was, you know, I think one that started a whole movement. It's unfortunate that he didn't have enough time to really continue with it. So he was a huge player in creation of that deep house movement. When you think of Kava for me was the king of commercial.
King of hype.
And the king of hype. You know, I loved it because, you know, he added life and spice. You know, around that time, everybody was now starting to specialize, you know, and there was only a few brand of DJs who didn't care about specializing. You know, if you think of Mosquito, Fresh, and Akava, for instance, who said, listen, if we specialize, we're actually really making this thing very small. There's masses of people out there. So his contribution, you know, for me was adding life and getting ordinary people, you know, to moving into that whole club and dance space when before it was really for the night crawlers and the
Capsello would play an okay song, but the way it was gone to it on the radio would turn it into a hit like this.
Absolutely, and that's the power he had.
Sure.
Hi, Ukabzel. You can't find my voice anywhere. I'm afraid you're sick again. As being things that are resting yana, ne? Valuable doctor to like why and Qatar. I'm stressed because it's touch all the time. Who talked about as in HIV positive?
Along came Monday, because Monday was on Kava's belt all the time. They were close friends. Monday was obviously the collector of music. Kava was lazy, man. I mean, he loved the good time, he loved the music, but he was lazy. The guy wouldn't collect anything. He would say, Monday would be the guy who organized everything.
Monday would put records, Capsello would mix.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That was the I remember an event. We had one of those electric workshop gigs with him. And, you know, Kabzela is on the bill, right? But Monday is underneath the table giving him the guy mixes when he raises his hand.
Now, you guys also knew DJ Monday quite well.
Oh, yeah.
Monday Claude Mabas.
Yeah, extremely well.
Tell us your memories of DJ Monday.
Wow, I mean, we've met Monday.
Chance, Anas. Because you number fun.
And every time you ask him, thank you for this year. We met Monday years ago.
No. Monday used to work at Christus's shop.
Monde's mom used to work at Cruise Records, and that's how we got to meet Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, Monde's mom had more records than a whole lot of us DJs. And that's how we got. And Monday knew song.
If you look at how lounge music has grown in the world, it was something that people didn't expect, but it was growing day by day. Because it's easy listening, it's easy doing, it's easy to do stuff along that style of music. Same when you go to the club, it's the same experience, you know. You read the crowd, you look at it. It doesn't matter white or black. If you can do the right thing, people will dance.
It was a very interesting character as well.
Yeah, no, and I mean, another thing I think, you know, also putting South Africa in the map. with international DJs, knowing what's happening in South Africa. Monde was one of the first people to actually start.
He was a networker.
Yeah, he was a networker big time. I mean, every new song that came, or if it was produced by, let's say, Masters at Work, Monde would be the first guy to know what's also coming. He would update you before you even knew of what Masters at Work was working on. He was also an innovator. He was chasing after his dream. I mean, he initially was, I'm going to be the biggest. Come on, about the 20 number. And he followed up to that.
And he did it.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Why? So much knowledge, so much information, and so many memories. We'll continue remembering house music's fallen soldiers. Iggy Smalls, what a guy, man. The nicest guy ever. One half of Twee Style, music manager at YFM. And I remember exactly where I was in 2004 December when I found out that Iggy Smalls had passed away in a car accident. I was at SOS Children's Villages in Maritzburg. We're shooting a TV show. It was around 1:30 when I found out. We'll always love Iggy. We'll always remember Iggy, man. We remember him with today's classic music video.